Hi. It's been since 2010 since I made a video. Today, I looked at my last few videos and I said to myself, well, this has been something that I've been thinking for a little bit now. I keep in contact with some of you guys, and I've been really happy that there's still people out there that I used to talk to in the weight loss community that are still out there making videos, and it made me feel like I should start making videos again, especially because I really need to start losing weight again and have some motivation. And watching videos that you guys put up always inspired me, and everybody's personal story has always inspired me. There's a few people that I used to watch religiously that I still keep in contact with, and there's people who fell off the face of the earth. And recently I started watching the show Extreme Weight Loss. Well, I just saw the last episode. Well, I saw one of the last episodes, and it was really motivating and inspiring to me. It was about a couple, and all the baggage that they had created for each other over the years. And with all these shows, it just reinforces that food is like this emotional wall that you build around yourself, and if you eat and you gain weight, you numb yourself. I've struggled for the past few years. I mean, this entire thing has been a struggle, but the entire reason I gained 40 pounds back was emotional. I felt like I was struggling a lot, and I didn't lose sight of my goal, but it was just, I felt like it was too hard, and I just let negativity come over me, I want to say, and I was too hard on myself. And that's always been my problem. It's always been an issue of mine that I've always struggled with, was being too hard on myself. Actually, it's twofold. It's being too hard on myself, and then being kind of lazy, because I put so much pressure on myself that I just give up. Where it's like, I tried, and maybe I did a half-assed attempt or whatever, but I tell myself I tried and it didn't work, so there. And I self-sabotage myself. It's always been an issue of mine. Over these past 2 years, I've been in nursing school, and I saw that issue there in myself. It was something that was really hard for me. It didn't come naturally to me. All my life, I really kind of excelled in creative things. I would write short stories. I would write. I wrote a novel when I was younger, and I was always kind of artistic. I really love to draw. And then I kind of lost myself in that. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And the bigger part of my 20s has been just me trying to find myself and what I want to do with my life. I have a lot of interests, and nothing really caught my eye, and now I feel like I found what I wanted to do with my life, and it's been like a series of compromising. I feel like nursing was a good compromise. It's kind of like, for me, when I got into it, it was like a melding of art and science. I started working in 2009 at a group home, taking care of older adults who have developmental disabilities. And through that, I started working with nurses, and I saw what nursing was like. And I really had no idea, because through nursing school, I started to really know what nursing was like. And part of me is like, well, would I really have gone into nursing if I knew it was that hard? And I just think it's funny that there's all these nurses that don't care, or don't seem very bright, or whatever, and they passed the state board licensure, and I just think it's so hard right now. But it's been a struggle, and these past few years have been crazy because they've been like an emotional roller coaster. And I did start dating, and I kind of lost myself in that. I stopped exercising so much. I had 2 really bad breakups, and they kind of took me for a loop. A lot of bad things happened in those relationships, but they taught me a lot of things. So it taught me to open up more, and I feel like since 2010, because that's really when I started dating and opening myself up more to experiencing things. Well, I had opened myself up to experiencing things, but it was just a different sort. It was like, bearing your soul to people kind of deal. I don't really know how to describe it. It's just, for so long, I got so good at putting up walls and not letting anybody in. And that was like the last wall. I started to let people in, and I started to kind of give, and then I got really hurt. And so the good thing was that I have really good friends, and they didn't let me do that. And then also, I didn't let myself not go for things like that anymore. I didn't let myself retreat and say, well, I'm not going to be in any relationships, or I'm not going to want to open myself up that way again. Even though I did get really hurt, it was kind of like how they say, like, when you give up, that's when you're going to meet somebody. I was pretty much on the verge of giving up, and then I went on this date with this guy, and he's been my boyfriend for 6 months tomorrow, and he's pretty much, he's like one of the best things that ever happened to me, and it's the first time where I can say I love somebody and they love me back. Aside from one other relationship that I had when I was kind of a kid. So this is like, I don't know. It's strange and scary and awesome. And I feel like this is a good time to start over again with weight loss, because right now I have a really good support system. I have friends who care so much for me. I have a family that supports me supports me through everything. I just graduated from nursing school. I'm taking my NCLEX, the state board licensure, on Saturday. I have an amazing boyfriend who loves me and cares about me, and is always pushing me to succeed. And so there's nothing really holding me back right now. A lot of also what played into that stress was my family. We take care of my grandmother, and it's been very hard to deal with. And she recently just broke her ankle and had surgery and is in the hospital. I let that kind of interfere with my weight loss, and I just can't let these things happen anymore. I'm gonna start looking for a job soon, pending me passing the test, which I really hope I do, because there is no other option. If I fail that test, I'm gonna have to take it over again, and it was a lot of money, and I want to do it right the first time. Nursing school, like I said, was really hard. It was trying in the same way that losing weight was, because it really tapped into just like what I was made of, and it showed my strengths, it showed my weaknesses. Definitely it showed me that I really do want to take care of people and that I'm good at it. On the flip side of that, I'm not very good at studying. I get nervous on tests, and that won't matter as soon as I get into it and I start helping people in the real world. Yeah. So I'm excited about things that are going to start happening. I no longer go to jiu-jitsu. I kind of got disenchanted with it. It was so much money. I really don't make a lot of money. Maybe I'll go back to it once I start getting a steady check and have a steady job and all that. But I'm not going to go back to that specific school that I was going to, because it was highway robbery. And I had an issue with them, and they kind of didn't really help me out financially. I had an issue, but there's always going to be a problem when you sign up for a contract with people. Anyway, that's all I want to talk about right now. I'm really excited to see some of you, like I said, from the past, and I am excited to lose weight again. Hopefully you guys can motivate me and pull me along on this journey.